Guys, welcome to another video of mine. Today I'll be explaining why have I installed a Pipercross air filter in my Impulse. Number one, placing a free flow air filter, the biggest issue that you get is, number one, it attracts a lot of dust because it's right here, and number two, if you do a lot of river crossing, any water beyond this level, your engine won't function. But it was an absolute necessity, and I'll tell you why. You see, this engine is the oil cooled version of the Hero Honda Charisma, the approximately 19.5 20 horsepower engine. So this is definitely much bigger than the 150cc, I'm assuming around 14.5 horsepower engine of the original Hero Honda Impulse. This is a NS carburetor. I initially had a Charisma carburetor, but I was not feeling enough air and fuel is getting mixed, and I have placed a NS carburetor. This engine technically is a fuel injected engine, but I made certain conversions to convert it into say a carbureted engine. What are the changes that you require? There's a video that I'll be placing on the link on top. You can always click on that and understand. Now, what this engine faced is, whenever I used to go, say, beyond 5000 RPM, beyond 5500 RPM, it used to splutter. The engine just didn't feel as if it's getting enough fuel, and I thought rejetting is an issue. I showed it to my mechanic. The mechanic is saying it's actually the opposite. The engine is getting more than enough fuel, but the 150cc Hero Impulse air filter was not giving enough air, and that is why there was a mismatch of air and petrol getting in this engine, and hence either I do certain amount of rejetting or just place a air filter. I'm like, you know what, if that is required, I will have to do it. So I've placed a Pipercross air filter over here. Now if you see this nice cushion. This does not belong to Pipercross. This breathable cushion belongs to none other than our Apache 150. This is Apache 150 air filter that fits over the Pipercross. Now the advantage of this cushion is, as I mentioned, there are two issues: water wading capacity and a lot of dust being accumulated. At least the dust aspect is taken care of. It's very simple. You remove this panel once every 3 months. Just remove this cushion, clean it with surf, Dettol, or whatever you have to, and place it back, and you're sorted. And water wading capacity obviously is going to be compromised, but again, I wanted performance and power, and that's what I've got. So bike sounds amazing. I'm really happy with the Husqvarna exhaust that I've placed over here. Now what I'll do is, let us take a round, let us hear how amazing the Pipercross sounds. I don't know if you'll be able to hear, because most of the sound will be dominated by the Husqvarna exhaust. And I shall also explain why I've chosen the Pipercross over the much hyped K&N air filter. So let me start the bike now. I will be changing these ugly looking, they're not ugly looking, basically this is the RD350 handlebar, but it just doesn't go with the look. You can hear a little growl of the Pipercross. I think I should get down. And then the growl of the Husqvarna. I'm using a Pipercross air filter since last 17-18 years. I'm pretty happy with it. The first time I'd installed a Pipercross air filter was on my Bajaj Caliber 115, the Hoodie Baba, if you all remember that bike. Then I had placed the air filter on my Pulsar 220F, the world's fastest Indian. And now I placed the Pipercross Air Filter. No, after that I placed the Pipercross Air Filter on my souped up Yamaha RX-Z 135, modified into a scrambler or customized into a scrambler. And now I've placed a Pipercross Air Filter in my Hero Impulse. So I've been using Pipercross for a very, very long time. And the main reason I've chosen the Pipercross over the K&N